Hey guys, how's it going on this beautiful Saturday? This is a new yard just picked up in my neighborhood that I live in, that I also have I don't know, probably 15 or 16 lawns within the community that I live in, and probably, I don't know, 40 or so people that I do business with on a regular basis. But mowing wise, I have about 14 to 16. I don't know what it is, but it's always changing. But yeah, this is a little kind of summer rental place that they just put the lawn in themselves, the homeowners. They did a lot of these, put in this edging, and they did a pretty nice job, for doing it themselves. Looks like they put up a new fence as well. My house is just on the other side over there, right behind that house you see back there, about 2 houses that way. That's how close I am. But yeah, new lawn, pretty simple. A little bit of trimming, a little more than we'd like, but it's a pretty small lawn. Figured this camera's loose again. Hold on 1 second. I hate when it does that. All right, so looks like they put some fresh mulch, some new hydrangeas, and they asked me for a couple of other, still got a little trimming to do here, so I'm just gonna leave the trimmer right here. They asked me for irrigation system install. We've already scheduled that on up for next month. Gonna put in a system here. I'm sure I'll put a video out on that, as well as there's this pile here. Appears to be a was going to be a compost pile, I would assume, but this right here, it's kind of a pile of looks like some old grass. Actually see a little bit of asphalt in here and branches. So my plan with this is gonna bring the Bobcat here, come right in off here, and just kind of scoop this up, throw it in the new dump trailer, and dispose of that. So we'll be doing that soon. Probably hit that little pile right there as well while I'm here. And as I said, we'll be putting an irrigation system in a few more weeks. There'll be some content. But yeah, nice little Cape summer house. I'm sure they'll get, the renters just left. That was the cleaning lady. I don't know if you saw it on the video that was here. It's a Saturday. I'm usually not working on Saturdays, but got a little behind this week. Basically, I slacked. I wanted to give a little shout out to GrandView Lawn Care, Tom over there at GrandView. I actually, before I started mowing today, was watching one of his videos. Something about continuing YouTube and not growing, and I made a comment about you got to kind of love what you do. The money comes secondary. If you're into something, trying to make the money out of it, it's hard to stay with it, and your life is miserable. I've learned over the years that the best type of things to do are things that you enjoy doing, and almost like a hobby, but a kind of a smart hobby. Like I fix vehicles, buy and sell trucks, Bobcats, whatever. And, I enjoy the chase, finding them, buying them. I enjoy working on them. I enjoy the selling, making a profit, and using them while I have them. So that's a good example of something that I enjoy doing, that and the money just kind of comes secondary. When I buy a piece of equipment, usually it's not with a goal in mind of making money. It's to enjoy fixing it up and using it, and if it ends up that it doesn't really fit, it's a no loss or a win situation, and it's kind of a byproduct. Like I say, if you enjoy what you're doing, continue to do it. and usually you'll find a way to make money at it on the side as well, which is always nice. So to be honest, this whole landscape business in general is kind of that way. It's a lot of things that I just like doing, and you know, I've set it up to do it in a way that I enjoy doing it when I want to do it and how I want to do it. And you know, that's happiness, I think, in life, to be able to do what you want and have the freedom, you know, on days that you don't feel great, to just go ahead and you know, kind of slack that day without being in trouble. And you know, each day we live is one less day we have, so why live miserably? If there's something in your life that's bothering you, and you continue to let it bother you without making a change, that's your own fault. You know, there is something to be said for persistence, and you know, if you really want something bad enough, you stick to it. But don't stick to something that you're not sure if you want. You're just wasting your time. Kind of just things I've found out over the years, that you know, you end up getting caught up in the rush, and you spend your days just putting out fires and being miserable, and all for what? You know, just to pay bills and get by another week or a month or whatever. So I've been trying to fill that up, kind of this YouTube thing. I'm already here on the job working. I'm already have a computer, I have a camera. I enjoy doing, you know, photography. I'm not any good at it, you know, videos and stuff, but I enjoy it. It's something to do during the day. When I have video content of my day, I'm actually looking forward to getting home and editing it and putting it up and sharing it with you guys. You know, and getting some feedback. You know, what's better than bringing, you know, thousands of people on your job with you to give you advice and maybe, you know, ways to do things better or differently, or, you know, to share other experiences. So, but yeah, Tom, I hope you stay with it. I wish I had an answer of, you seem to be looking for an answer of why you're not growing. As far as I'm concerned, you know, it's just a number. You're already monetized, so I wouldn't focus on any of that. I would focus on doing what you like doing and sharing it with others. No matter what it is, there's other people out there that enjoy doing the same thing that you do. So you mentioned, is it my editing? Is it my content? Is it me? You know, just do you, buddy. You know, do you. And if people don't like it, they'll go to another channel. You're not going to convince people to like it if they don't like it. You know, I've been doing this for 8 years, and I would think I would have way more than 1,000 subscribers in 8 years, just from natural, even if I didn't put videos up, just people clicking on the buttons accidentally, you know. But I was never discouraged. I just kept doing what I like doing, and now I actually make $1 or $2. It's not insignificant, because that money, the small amount that it is to me, it's a bonus. It's not, I didn't work for that money. I was doing videos and sharing my day because I enjoy it. I enjoy editing. I enjoy using the computers. I enjoy you know, talking to you guys. And the money is just like icing on the cake, and in my opinion, it just reassures that you take that and, you know, put it back into what you're doing. Don't try to use it as a form of income of any type. You know, there's vloggers and really popular people that do that. I certainly don't have the personality for that. I'm a miserable asshole. But I do have a lot of knowledge, and I know that when I want to learn something, I go to YouTube or Google and try to find it. And that's why I'm trying to create a catalog of things that I do. So anyways, enough of that. I'm going to get on to the next lawn. Just wanted to share this place. Thought it was a cool little KP house. I don't know what happened to the original owner. I think it's the family took it over, and maybe they passed away. Not sure what happened, but you know, nice little place to kick back and relax. And looks like I don't know if they put new siding on or they pressure washed it. Looks like it might be new, but this house was pretty dumpy, you know, a few months back. They did all this pretty quickly. And, you know, not that they made a amazing place here, but they certainly spruced it up and made it inviting and nice to be around. So, the air conditioner's cranking away here with nobody inside. Anyways, let's get some more mowing video on the day, and we'll go ahead and throw her up on YouTube. Have a good one. Rest in peace, Lane. One of a kind. The walk of shame. Glad my properties are small. You guys usually leave these on the property when they go flying out of your trimmer? I try to pick them up if I can, but I've been known to miss a couple. Get to try out our new DLT Green Touch string trimmer line holder. Boom. Not bad. Remember that walkway? Looking good. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, speed feed, all right. What the hell is going on? Straight through shot. This is ridiculous. Sorry, but I would have been done by now doing it the old-fashioned way. Back to trimming. Another one bites the dust. Gonna skip across the street today. She mowed that last week. Got to get him back on the same day again. And that's a bi-weekly this time of year. Nice easy today. On the way to the next lawn, wanted to talk about my dump trailer that I just bought a little bit. I don't know what is going on at the manufacturer. Down to Earth is the name of the company that makes the trailers, and I buy them here locally off a reseller. Just a guy that does a small volume, probably probably sells, I don't know, probably 24 trailers a season. He buys like 6 at a time from, I believe Georgia is where the manufacturer is. And then he either hauls them here on Cape himself or has them delivered. I think mid-season he has them delivered, which I'm sure costs a little bit more. But the quality is decent. I've been pretty happy for the price. It's, I would call it mid to high grade, and mid price. I've seen a lot cheaper, but I've also seen a lot worse quality. I think their quality is good, good enough for something that you want to keep for a good amount of time, especially if you're willing to put a little bit of elbow grease here and there. That being said, I put the dump up completely. I haven't dumped anything yet. in the video that I showed the new dump trailer. Let's see if I can steady you here, the camera here a little better. Let's see if that's a little better. I did lift the body up a little bit in the introduction video to the dump trailer, and so you can see what I'm saying. And I didn't lift it completely up. Like I said, I lifted it up about, I don't know, 2 feet, just to demonstrate the power up and power down. Well, when I was down at the shop doing the lettering on it, I was starting to wonder what what the floor was made of underneath the dump trailer, because I was watching videos on dump trailer quality, and I noticed some of the top tier trailers have 12-inch on center beams underneath, and so that got me thinking. And as I was down the shop, I said, hey, I wonder what this trailer has. And it's not 12, I think it's like 16 on center or whatever it is. It's very stout. And there's also some longitudinal, however that word goes, rails that go front to back. And a lot of other trailers I saw didn't have that as well, which is really nice. So it looks like it's very well built. The trailer sheet metal on the bottom, I believe, is 7 gauge. It's really thick. At the minimum a 10 gauge, but I think it's 7 gauge, which I was pretty impressed with. It's going to be really hard to dent. I've had some other 12-foot trailers that were definitely a thinner metal on the bottom. However, when I was under there looking at the ribs on the bottom, I noticed they didn't paint the bottom of my dump trailer. Now, the frame, if you were to take the body off, pull the 2 hinges and pull the body off, the frame is completely painted. Top, bottom, sides, they did very well with it. But the very bottom of the dump trailer, the dump part, is not painted. It's bare metal. The supports and the sheet metal itself for the bottom underneath. Now I know this is the second dump trailer I bought from Down to Earth brand, and the 6x10 that I bought a couple of weeks prior to that I actually traded in to get the 7x14 was painted on the bottom. So it's not a manufacturer thing. It's definitely a mistake. And so anyways, I contacted the guy that I bought the trailer from, and he's willing to work with me on it. I am going to just paint it myself. I've already lettered the trailer. He did have another one in stock that I could have technically exchanged, but he's gonna compensate me for my time as well as the material, the paint that I choose to paint it with. So kind of a bummer to know that their process of approval or inspection could be that bad that they wouldn't notice that. And I guess even more so bad on me to not lift the body up while I was there before I bought it, because had I noticed that, I could have just grabbed the one that was painted. So I will be doing that. I'm going to probably put it in the video. I got to take a video of it anyways, just for proof for the company, for the compensation. So I'm going to take a little video. I don't know if it'll be in this video or a later video, but I'll show you, in fact, that it is bare, which is crazy to think of. So if you're buying a dump trailer, might be something you want to look at. Get under there, look around. I'm not saying necessarily you shouldn't buy the trailer. I mean, if the whole thing's not painted, I would definitely reconsider. However, there's a couple of spots missed here and there. It's not the end of the world, but I would suggest when you first buy it, before it starts to rust, to get under there and grab a couple cans of Rust-Oleum, you know, satin black or gloss black or whatever, and give it a good couple of coats, because that will prolong the life of. Gotta love people that stop a little extra short because they know you have to pull out with a trailer. I always try to pay respects to the truck drivers out there, and can't imagine how stressful it is with the way some people drive around here. I think the thing that drives me, the biggest thing that grinds my gears with people driving is if you're out snow plowing in the middle of a storm. I had a guy one time, I made my first pass right across the parking lot. It was a restaurant right in the center, nobody else there, it wasn't open. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, whatever time in the morning, but it was certainly not open. And you know, it's probably 8 inches of snow everywhere. One straight pass right across the center, and you know, and then I went to back up and you know, reposition over, and there's a guy behind me. He basically followed, he didn't follow me because I was driving pretty slow, so he must have came in like when I was halfway across the parking lot, but saw the truck driving forward with plow lights on, pushing snow to the end, straight into a square area that there's no way out but backing up, and stopped his car right behind me. Good thing I was looking behind me, because a lot of times when you plow and you don't. But ever since then, in that same place, what I did, or what I would do, is I would kind of I'd plow in a little bit, and then I'd make a I think I passed the road that I'm looking for. I would plow in a little bit, and then I would make a little bit of a mound at the entrance so no car can come in, kind of block the way in, so that way as you're plowing and driving around here and there, you don't have anybody sneak up behind you. Now you'd think that that wouldn't happen, but unfortunately it does. There are people that don't think ahead, like this guy when I'm trying to back up. Unbelievable. Everybody's in such a hurry, they gotta sneak past the back of a trailer, somebody backing up. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. You guys see any truck drivers, 18-wheeler drivers, delivery drivers, all that, if you can, especially them, let them pull out. You know, they're working. You're out driving, you know, granted I'm out working today too, but you know, their job is entirely driving those trucks around, and you know, without them you wouldn't have a lot of the things that you have in life. So keep that in mind, guys. Alright, day's over, back down at the shop. Just remembering, shout out to Brian's Lawn Maintenance. He's been a topic of recent discussion. I forgot about this. I actually won this trailer lock, Proven Industries coupler lock, on Brian Lawn Maintenance's channel a couple of years back. I think I did a video on it. So I won that, and I won the string trimmer line holder. So I guess I do win things every once in a while. Anyhow, I guess it is painted in some areas. If you look in the back, that's completely bare back there. Was not painted. Hopefully it comes out on camera. This section here looks like it was thinly painted. The frame appears to be painted fairly well. These are some big pistons. Pretty impressed with that. But if you look That's all bare metal. This here where it's connected, bare metal, weld. See rust forming. Bare metal. Bare metal. I mean, come on. Inside here, bare metal. That's ridiculous. In my opinion, this should have a nice thick coat of paint on it. So I'm gonna grab probably some, not sure what I'm gonna grab, some gloss Rust-Oleum black. Haven't even used it yet. And go ahead and put some paint on there before it gets any worse. But yeah, when you're buying a trailer, check that out. All right, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.